This video is on writing the equation of a line given the point and a slope. The formula that you'll be using is y minus y sub 1 equals m and then times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. The value of y sub 1 and x sub 1 will come from your point, and the m will come from your slope. We'll do a couple of examples so that you will be able to see how this will work. Example 1, we're going to use the point -2, 4, and our slope is 1/4. Reminder that our formula is y minus y sub 1 equals m times the quantity x minus x sub 1. I'm going to go ahead and label my pieces. So my m is 1/4, and then my x sub 1 is -2, and then my y sub 1 is 4. So now I'm going to put this into my formula over here. My y stays y minus my y sub 1 of 4, and it's a good idea to use parentheses, equals my m of 1/4, and then parentheses x minus x sub 1 of -2, close parentheses. Now I'm going to simplify this. Y minus 4 is just y minus 4 equals 1/4. We have a negative times a negative, so it's going to be x plus 2 in parentheses. So now y minus 4 on the left equals 1/4 times x is 1/4 x, and then 1/4 times 2, well, 1 times 2 is 2, so 2/4, positive 2/4, which later reduces to 1/2. So reduce equals 1/2. Okay? So then, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and move this pointer here. If we move this slightly, okay. So now we have, we're going to go ahead and just rewrite this here. Y minus 4 equals 1/4 x plus 1/2. Now I need to get y by itself so that this is in slope-intercept form. We add 4 there and we add 4 here. So now we get y equals 1/4 x, and then we have 4 plus 1/2. Well, we want this to be left as a fraction, so we have 1/2, and then 4 is really 8/2. So 1 plus 8 is 9/2. So our final answer is y equals 1/4 x plus 9. Our second example has a point at -1, -2, and a slope of -3. Let's go ahead and label our x sub 1 value of -1 and our y sub 1 value of -2. Our formula is y minus y sub 1, which is -2, equals m of -3, x minus our x sub 1 value of -1. Now we're going to go ahead and simplify this problem. We have y minus negative 2. A minus negative, negative times negative becomes positive. So we have y plus 2 equals, and we have negative 3, and then in parentheses we have x minus negative 1. So negative times a negative is a positive 1. So now let's simplify the right-hand side. We have negative 3 times x plus 1. We need to apply the distributive property. We have negative 3 times x, which is negative 3x. And we have negative 3 times 1, which is negative 3. And then we're going to bring down our right-hand side. So we have y plus 2 equals negative 3x minus 3. So now we need to get y by itself. To do that, we need to subtract the positive 2. We need to undo, so subtract 2. Since it's a constant, we need to subtract it from the constant on the right-hand side. So now we have y equals negative 3x minus 5. Some notes to consider. This works when you have positive and negative lines. It also works if you have a zero, if there's a line with a zero slope. If your slope is undefined, this method does not work. The equation would be x equals whatever your domain value is. Good luck as you write equations of lines.